Makar Sankranti regional variations. It is celebrated differently across the Indian subcontinent. Many people take a dip in places like Gangasagar Prayag and pray to the sun god, Surya. It is celebrated with pomp in southern parts of India as Sankranti in Karnataka, Pongal in Tamil Nadu, and in Punjab as Maghi. Many melas or fairs are held on Makar Sankranti, the most famous being the Kumbh Mela, held every 12 years at one of 4 holy locations, namely Haridwar, Prayag, Allahabad, Ujjain and Nashik. The Magha Mela, or Mini Kumbh Mela, held annually at Prayag, and the Gangasagar Mela, held at the head of the Ganges River, where it flows into the Bay of Bengal. Makar Mela in Odisha. Tusu Mela, also called as Tusu Purab, is celebrated in many parts of Jharkhand and West Bengal. Push Mela is an annual fair and festival that takes place in Santiniketan, in Birbhum district of West Bengal. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. The festival, Sankranti, is celebrated for 4 days in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Day 1, Bhogi, Andhra Pradesh, Telangana and Karnataka. Day 2, Makar Sankranti, the main festival day. Day 3, Kanuma, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Day 4, Mukkanuma, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Bhogi. The day preceding Makar Sankranti is called Bhogi. This is when people discard old and derelict things and concentrate on new things, causing change or transformation. At dawn, people light a bonfire with logs of wood, other solid fuels and wooden furniture that are no longer useful. Makar Sankranti. The second day is Makar Sankranti. People wear new clothes, pray to God, and make offerings of traditional food to ancestors who have died. They also make beautiful and ornate drawings and patterns on the ground with chalk or flour, called rangoli or mugu in Telugu, in front of their homes. These drawings are decorated with flowers, colors and small, hand-pressed piles of cow dung, called gabema. For this festival all families prepare chekalu, chakralu, arisalu, buralu, gavalu, pornalu, bundi mitai, bundi ladu, garalu, chakanalu, nuvila apalu, kadapalu or karamapalu, madagulu, jantakalu, belamapalu, kudamulu, arisalu, apalu, a sweet made of jaggery and rice flour, dapalam, a dish made with pumpkin and other vegetables, and make an offering to God. On the third day, Kanuma, is celebrated. Kanuma is very intimate to the hearts of farmers because it is the day for praying and showcasing their cattle with honor. Cattle are the symbolic indication of prosperity. On the day after Makar Sankranti, the animal kingdom is remembered and, in particular, cows. Girls feed the animals, birds and fish as a symbol of sharing. Mukkanuma. The fourth day is called Mukkanuma, which is popular among the non-vegetarians of the society. On this day, farmers offer prayers to the elements, like soil, rain, fire for helping the harvest, and the village goddesses with their gifts, which sometimes, and these days mainly, include animals. People in Andhra and Telangana do not eat any meat, or fish, during the first 3 days of the festival and do so only on the day of Mukkanuma. Kanuma, Mukkanuma and the day following Mukkanuma call for celebrations with union of families, friends, relatives. People play with kites and the sky is filled with beautiful kites. Another notable feature of the festival in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana is the Haridasu and Gangaredubalu, who go early in the morning with a colorfully dressed cow. Haridases sing songs of Lord Vishnu, Hari, hence the name Haridasu, servant of Hari. It is a custom that he should not talk to anyone and only sing songs of Lord Vishnu when he goes to everyone's house. Assam. Ma Bihu, also called Bogali Bihu, Bihu of eating foods and enjoyment, or Maghar Domahi, is a harvest festival celebrated in Assam, India, which marks the end of harvesting season in the month of Magha, January to February. It is the Assam celebration of Makar Sankranti, with feasting lasting for a week. The festival is marked by feasts and bonfires. Young people erect makeshift huts, known as meji and bilagar, from bamboo, leaves and thatch, and in bilagar they eat the food prepared for the feast, and then burn the huts the next morning. The celebrations also feature traditional Assamese games such as Tekeli Bhonga, pot breaking, and buffalo fighting. Ma-Bihu celebrations start on the last day of the previous month, the month of Pu, usually the 29th of Pu and usually the 14th of January, and is the only day of Ma-Bihu in modern times. Earlier, the festival would last for the whole month of Ma, and so the name Ma-Bihu. The night before is Urika, 28th of Pu, when people gather around a bonfire, cook dinner, and make merry. During Ma-Bihu, people of Assam make cakes of rice with various names such as Shunga Pita, Til Pita, etc., and some other sweets of coconut called Laru or Laskara. Bihar and Jharkhand. In Bihar and Jharkhand, the festival is celebrated on 14 to 15 January. On 14th of January, it is celebrated as Makar Sankranti or Sakrat or Kichti, in local dialects. As in other parts of country, people take baths in rivers and ponds and feast upon seasonal delicacies as a celebration of good harvest. The delicacies include chura, gur, jaggery, sweets made of til, sesame seeds, such as tilkul, tilwa, maska, etc., curd, milk and seasonal vegetables. Kite flying festivals are organized, albeit on a small scale. On 15th of January, it is celebrated as Makrat, in some parts of the state, when people relish special khichdi, dal rice replete with cauliflower, peas and potatoes. The festival is one of the most important. People start their day by worshipping and putting til, sesame seeds, into fire, followed by eating dahi chuda, a dish made of beaten rice, chuda or poa, in Hindi, or avalaki, in Kannada, served with a larger serving of dahi, curd, with cooked kahada, red pumpkin, that is prepared specially with sugar and salt but no water. The meal is generally accompanied by tilkut and ladu made of til, chuda and rice. The festive meal is traditionally made by women in groups. Since the meal is heavy, lunch is generally skipped on the day and the time is, instead, spent on socializing and participating in kite-flying festivals. At night a special khichdi is made and served with its 4 traditional companions, charyar, 4 friends, choka, roasted vegetable, papad, ghee and akar. Since such a rich khichdi is generally made on this festival, the festival is often colloquially referred to as khichdi. Delhi and Haryana. Kayas, the community which have been building blocks of Delhi today, and other neighboring rural communities like Yadavs, Jats which mainly belong to Haryana and Punjab, consider Sakrat or Sankranti to be a main festival of the year. Churma of ghee, halwa and kheer are cooked specially in Jats and Yadavs' homes on this day. One brother of every married woman visits her home with a gift of some warm clothing for her and her husband's family. It is called Sita. Women used to give a gift to their in-laws, and this ritual is called Manana. The recipient will sit in a Haveli, main palace where men sit together and share hookah. Women go to Haveli to sing folk songs and give gifts. Goa. Known as Sankranti in Goa, and like in the rest of the country, people distribute sweets in the form of granules of sugar-coated til pulses among family members and friends, with the words, til gulgiat, gadawayat, meaning eat sesame and jaggery and sweeten your talk. 12-day Haldi Kumkum festival begins on Makar Sankranti. Married women celebrate the festival till Rather Saptami. Married women visit each other's homes where the women apply halid turmeric and kumkum, vermilion, to the foreheads of other women and put flowers in their hair, and offer them household gifts. Newly married women offer 5 sunghat or small clay pots with black beaded threads tied around them, to the deity. These pots are filled with newly harvested food grains and are offered with betel leaves and areca nut. Its observance takes place on a rather subdued note, unlike major festivals of the region like Ganesh Chaturthi. Gujarat. Uttarayan, as Makar Sankranti is called in Gujarati, is a major festival in the state of Gujarat which lasts for 2 days. 14th of January is Uttarayan. 15th of January is Vasi Uttarayan, Stale Uttarayan. Gujarati people keenly await this festival to fly kites, called patong. Kites for Uttarayan are made of special lightweight paper and bamboo and are mostly rhombus-shaped with central spine and a single bow. The string often contains abrasives to cut down other people's kites. In Gujarat, from December through to Makar Sankranti, people start enjoying Uttarayan. Undhiyu, spicy, baked mix of winter vegetables, and chickpeas, made from till, sesame seeds, peanuts and jaggery, are the special festival recipes savored on this day. The Hindu Sindhi community in western regions of India, that is also found in southeastern parts of Pakistan, celebrate Makar Sankranti as Tirumori. On this day, parents sending sweet dishes to their daughters. In the major cities of Ahmedabad, Surat, Vadodara, Rajkot, and Jamnagar, the skies appear filled with thousands upon thousands of kites as people enjoy 2 full days of Uttarayan on their terraces. When people cut any kites, they yell words like Kapoch, Elapet, Jai Jai, Furki Vet Furki and Lapet Lapet in Gujarati. Haryana and Delhi. Sankrant in Haryana and Delhi rural areas, is celebrated with traditional Hindu rituals of North India similar to western up and border areas of Rajasthan and Punjab. This includes ritual purification by taking the holy dip in rivers, especially in Yamuna, or at sacred ponds such as ancient Sarovars Kurukshetra, and at local turf ponds associated with the ancestral guardian/founder deity of the village called Jathara or Dok, Dahak in Sanskrit, or fire, in villages to wash away sins. People prepare kheer, churma, halva with desi ghee and distribute til gud, sesame and jaggery, laddus or chickpeas. Brothers of married woman visits her home with a gift pack, called sindara or siddha, of oud and warm clothing for her and her husband's family. Women give gift to their in-laws called manana. Women congregate in the nearby Havalis to sing Haryanvi folk songs and exchange gifts. Himachal Pradesh. In Shimla district of Himachal Pradesh, Makar Sankranti is known as Magha Saji. Saji is the Bihari word for Sankranti, start of the new month. Hence this day marks the start of the month of Magha. According to Hindu religious texts, on the day of Uttarayani the sun enters the zodiac sign of Makara, Capricorn, i.e., from this day onwards the sun becomes Uttarayan, or it starts moving to the north. It is said that from this day, which signals a change of season, the migratory birds start returning to the hills. On Magha Saja people wake up early in the morning and take ceremonial dips and shower in the springs or balis. In the daytime people visit their neighbors and together enjoy khichdi with ghee and chas and give it in charity at temples. Festival culminates with singing and nadi, folk dance. Karnataka. This is the Sigjai, or harvest festival for farmers of Karnataka. On this auspicious day, girls wear new clothes to visit near and dear ones with a Sankranti offering in a plate and exchange the same with other families. This ritual is called Elu Birodhu. Here the plate would normally contain elu, white sesame seeds, mixed with fried ground nuts, neatly cut dry coconut and fine cut bella, jaggery. The mixture is called elu bella. The plate contains shaped sugar candy molds, sakari akhu, with a piece of sugarcane. There is a saying in Kannada elu bella thindu olamathadi that translates to eat the mixture of sesame seeds and jaggery and speak only good. This festival signifies the harvest of the season, since sugarcane is predominant in these parts. Elu bella, elu unde, bananas, sugarcane, red berries, haldi and kumkum and small gift items useful in everyday lives are often exchanged among women in Karnataka. In some parts of Karnataka, a newly married woman is required to give away bananas for 5 years to married women, Mutha/Sumangali, from the first year of her marriage, and increase the number of bananas in multiples of 5. There is also a tradition of some households giving away red berries yalkikai with the above. In North Karnataka, kite flying with community members is a tradition. Drawing Rangoli in groups is another popular event among women during Sankranti. An important ritual is display of cows and bulls in colorful costumes in an open field. Cows are decorated for the occasion and taken on a procession. They are also made to cross a fire. This ritual is common in rural Karnataka and is called Kichchu Hayasuviyadu. Kerala. Makar Sankranti is celebrated in Kerala at Sabarimala, where the Makara Jyoti is visible, followed by the Makara Vilakku celebrations. Maharashtra. In Maharashtra on Makar Sankranti day people exchange multicolored halwa, sugar granules coated in sugar syrup, and til gul laddu, sweetmeats made from sesame seeds and jaggery. Gulachi puli/puran puli, flatbread stuffed with soft shredded jaggery mixed with toasted, ground till, white sesame seeds, and some gram flour, which has been toasted to golden and pure ghee, are offered for lunch. While exchanging tilgul as tokens of goodwill, people greet each other with the words tilgul gia, ani god bola, meaning accept this tilgul, sweet, and utter sweet words. The underlying thought in the exchange of tilgul is to forget the past ill feelings and hostilities and resolve to speak sweetly and remain friends. Odisha. The festival is known as Makar Sankranti in Odisha, where people prepare makar chala, odia, uncooked newly harvested rice, banana, coconut, jaggery, sesame, rasagola, kai/laya and chenna puddings for Naivanja to gods and goddesses. The withdrawing winter entails a change in food habits and intake of nourishing and rich food. Therefore, this festival holds traditional cultural significance. It is astronomically important for devotees who worship the sun god at the great Konark temple with fervor and enthusiasm as the sun starts its annual swing northwards. According to various Indian calendars, the sun's movement changes and the days from this day onwards become lengthier and warmer, and so the sun god is worshipped on this day as a great benefactor. Many individuals at the start of the day perform a ritual bath while fasting. Makar Mela, fun fair, is observed at the Balswarn Cuttack, Hadakeshwar tree in Khorda, Makaramuni temple in Balasore, and near deities in each district of Odisha. In Puri, special rituals are carried out at the temple of Lord Jagannath. In Mayurbhanj, Kionur, Kalahandi, Koraput and Sundargarh, where the tribal population is greater, the festival is celebrated with great joy. They celebrate this festival with great enthusiasm, singing, dancing and generally having an enjoyable time. This Makar Sankranti celebration is next to the Odia traditional New Year Mahavishava Sankranti, which falls in mid-April. Tribal groups celebrate with traditional dancing, eating their particular dishes sitting together, and by lighting bonfires. It is the only Indian festival celebrated on a fixed day of the Gregorian calendar. Besides the usual rituals, people of Orissa, especially Western Orissa, reaffirm the strength of the bond of friendship with their best friends during this occasion. The practice is called Makar Bhasma. After a man binds himself with one of his friends in the shackles of friendship during Makar Sankranti, afterwards he addresses the other as Maharshad or Marsad. If two women tie the friendship lace on each other's wrist, they call each other Makara. They don't utter each other's name. This goes on for one full year till the next Makar Sankranti. In eastern Orissa, on many occasions, two friends feed each other Mahaprasad, the offering made in the famous Jagannath temple of Puri, and continue the friendship for at least 1 year. Orissa Post talks to some women about their experiences when they tie the friendship knot on Makar Sankranti. Punjab. In Punjab, Makar Sankranti is celebrated as Maghi, which is a religious and cultural festival. Bathing in a river in the early hours on Maghi is important. Hindus light lamps with sesame oil, as this is supposed to give prosperity and drive away all sins. A major mela is held at Sri Muktsar Sahib on Maghi, which commemorates a historical event in Sikh history. Culturally, people dance their famous Bhangra. They then sit down and eat the sumptuous food that is specially prepared for the occasion. It is traditional to eat kheer, rice cooked in milk and sugarcane juice. It is also traditional to consume khichdi and jaggery. December and January are the coldest months of the year in the Punjab. Maghi represents the change of the season to warmer temperatures and increase in daylight. Maghi fairs are held in many places. Rajasthan and Malwa, Western Madhya Pradesh. Makar Sankranti or Sakrat in the Rajasthani language is one of the major festivals in the state of Rajasthan. The day is celebrated with special Rajasthani delicacies and sweets such as feeni, either with sweet milk or sugar syrup dipped, tilpati, gajak, kheer, gavar, pakodi, pua, and til laddu. Specially, the women of this region observe a ritual in which they give any type of object, related to household, makeup or food, to 13 married women. The first Sankranti experienced by a married woman is of significance, as she is invited by her parents and brothers to their houses with her husband for a big feast. People invite friends and relatives, especially their sisters and daughters, to their home for special festival meals, called as Sankrant Bhoj. People give out many kind of small gifts such as tilgud, jaggery, fruits, dry khichdi, etc. to Brahmins or the needy ones. Kite flying is traditionally observed as a part of this festival. On this occasion the sky in Jaipur and Hadoti regions is filled with kites, and youngsters engage in contests trying to cut each other's strings. Tamil Nadu. It is a 4-day festival in Tamil Nadu. Day 1, Bhogi Pandigai. Day 2, Thai Pongal. Day 3, Mattu Pongal. Day 4, Kanum Pongal. The festival is celebrated 4 days from the last day of the Tamil month Margasi to the 3rd day of the Tamil month Thai. Bhogi. The first day of festival is Bhogi. It is celebrated on the last day of Margasi by throwing away and destroying old clothes and materials, by setting them on fire, marking the end of the old and the emergence of the new. In villages there will be a simple ceremony of kapukatu, kapu means secure, will be done. The neem leaves are kept along the walls and roof of the houses. This is to eliminate evil forces. Thai Pongal. The second day of festival is Thai Pongal or simply Pongal. It is the main day of the festival, falling on the first day of the Tamil month Thai, which starts with the solar cycle when sun starts moving through the summer solstice. It is celebrated by boiling rice with fresh milk and jaggery in new pots, which are later topped with brown sugar, cashew nuts and raisins early in the morning and allowing it to boil over the vessel. This tradition gives Pongal its name. The moment the rice boils over and bubbles out of the vessel, the tradition is to shout, Pongalo Pongal, and blow the sang, a conch, a custom practice to announce it was going to be a year blessed with good tidings. Then new boiled rice is offered to the sun god during sunrise, as a prayer which symbolizes thanks to the sun for providing prosperity. It is later served to the people in the house for the ceremony. People prepare savories and sweets such as vadai, muruku, payasam and visit each other and exchange greetings. Mattu Pongal. The third day of festival is Mattu Pongal. It is for offering thanks to cattle, as they help farmers in agriculture. On this day the cattle are decorated with paint, flowers and bells. They are allowed to roam free and fed sweet rice and sugar cane. Some people decorate the horns with gold or other metallic covers. In some places, Jallikattu, or taming the wild bull contest, is the main event of this day, and this is mostly seen in the villages. Kanum Pongal. The fourth day of the festival is Kanum Pongal. The word Kanum means to view. During this day people visit their relatives, friends to enjoy the festive season. It is a day to thank relatives and friends for their support in the harvest. It started as a farmers' festival, called the Zuashavar Thirunal in Tamil. Kalam. Decorations are made in front of the house during Thai Pongal festival. Uttar Pradesh. The festival is known as Kacheri in Uttar Pradesh and involves ritual bathing. Over 2 million people gather at their respective sacred places for this holy bathing, such as Allahabad and Varanasi in Uttar Pradesh and Haridwar in Uttarakhand. If they cannot go in river, then they bathe at home. There is the compulsion to bathe in the morning while fasting. First they bathe, then they eat sweets such as Tiladu and Gudlado, known as Tilava in Bhojpuri. At some places new clothes are worn on this day. Kite flying is an inevitable part of the festival in Uttar Pradesh, as with many states of India such as Gujarat and Maharashtra. Like other places in India, the references to sweets, til, sesame seeds, and gud, jaggery, are found in the songs sung on this day. Meet Gurmi mil gaya til, Udi patang our keel gay dil, Jivan mi bani rahi suk our shanti, Mubarak ho apko Makar Sankranti. Uttarakhand. In the Kumaon region of Uttarakhand, Makar Sankranti is celebrated with great gusto. The Uttarayan fair is held in the month of January every year in Bageshwar. The religious ritual of the fair consists in bathing before daybreak at the confluence of Saryu and Kamati. After bathing, an offering of water to Lord Shiva inside the Bagnath temple is essential. Those who are more religiously disposed, continue this practice for 3 days in succession, which is known as Tramai. According to Indian religious texts, on the day of Uttarayani, also called Q-Udi, in Kumaon, the sun enters the zodiacal sign of Makara, Capricorn, i.e. from this day onwards the sun becomes Uttarayan, or it starts moving to the north. It is said that from this day, which signals a change of season, the migratory birds start returning to the hills. On Makar Sankranti people give khichdi, A mixture of pulses and rice, in charity, take ceremonial dips in holy rivers, participate in the Uttarayan fairs and celebrate the festival of Kuushia or Kailkava. During the festival of Kailkava, literal translation Black Crow, people make sweetmeats out of sweetened flour and gur, deep fried in ghee, shape them in shapes such as drums, pomegranates, knives, and swords. These are fed to crows and other birds. West Bengal. In West Bengal, Sankranti, also known as Push Sankranti, named after the Bengali month in which it falls, last date of that month, is celebrated as a harvest festival. Push Parban, Bengali. It falls on 14th of January on the Western calendar. The freshly harvested paddy and the date palm syrup in the form of Khjuragur, Bengali, and Patali, Bengali, is used in the preparation of a variety of traditional Bengali sweets made with rice flour, coconut, milk and Khjuragur, date palm jaggery, and known as pita, Bengali. All sections of society participate in a 3-day festival that begins on the day before Sankranti and ends on the day after. The goddess Lakshmi is usually worshipped on the day of Sankranti. In the Himalayan regions of Darjeeling, the festival is known as Maji Sakrati. It is distinctly associated with the worship of Lord Shiva. Traditionally, people bathe at sunrise and then commence their puja. Elsewhere, many people take a dip in places like Gangasagar, the point where the river Ganges meets the Bay of Bengal. Gangasagar falls in West Bengal. In the day of Makar Sankranti, Hindu god Dharma is worshipped, and khichdi or rice is offered to the goddess Bhogi. The day after Makar Sankranti, the first day in the month Mah from Bengali calendar, the goddess Lakshmi Devi is worshipped. It is called Bihar Lakshmi Puja as the idol is worshipped in an open place,